Good morning and welcome to Nicaragua, where we are doing probably one of the craziest things of our 6-month trip. We are going volcano boarding today, which looks a little bit like this. And to start with this morning, we've been looking around the town of Leon a little bit. There's some epic architecture and our hotel itself is pretty cool. But we are obviously going to go and do something a little bit more adventurous, and we're heading over to the Bigfoot Hostel, which is where everyone normally stays and the most popular company to do this volcano boarding with. So we're going to tell you if it's worth it and the whole experience. So come along with us. Let's get going. Eb has decided we're going to stop in a bakery first.
Yeah.
So the trip starts from Bigfoot Hostel at 12:15, so we're almost there. We're just going to grab this snack and head over. I guess we should have lunch before we go. And apparently this turns into a bit of a party bus on the way back with like drinks and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. And it looks like these are our volcano boards that we're going to be going down on. First we have to sign our life away and pay the rest of the balance.
There you go, brother. So it's I gave you a medium.
And you even get a t-shirt included, so let's try it on. Very nice. What do you think? You can actually get all different styles and sizes as well. So I went with just the classic one. It's got a cool print on the back as well.
The tour is about to start, so let's get ready, everybody, and let's go! Come to the room!
No, they'll be fine. Okay, this is not like the bus I was expecting. Okay, briefing done. Now 45-minute ride to the volcano.
Assim, tá bom? Vamos que senão tudo direitinho.
That was a pretty mental 1-hour bus ride, and now we've come to the national park where we have to get our wristband from over here.
Including the risk of physical and psychological injury.
Thank you. Wristband on, and we went to the toilet one last time, and now we're heading to the base of the volcano to start our hike up. It's very hot.
Wow! Like Mama Huevo! One more time.
Mama Huevo!
One more time.
Mama Huevo! Thank you. So you've got two options. You can either carry the board up that massive mound yourself, or you can pay 200 of the local currency, which is about $5, and have some of the local guys take it up. It supports them and supports me not carrying my board. 95% of people are carrying it up themselves, but I think they're gonna regret that $5, but we'll see. We're starting our ascent up there. It's about 2.3 kilometers total, which should take about 45 minutes, they said, to get up. So far it's been pretty flat around here. It's starting to go up a little bit. And I think as you get round, it's pretty steep. It's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth so far. How do you find it, Anne?
It's not that bad.
Where's your board?
With the man, supporting the local community.
It's a moderately hard hike. It's pretty steep. A lot of people are taking breaks. behind us, but this is nothing really compared to the Acatenango hike we did a few weeks ago in Guatemala, which you can check out up here, which is an active volcano, which was epic. But probably about halfway up now, and my heart rate is definitely up. I'm a bit out of breath, but apart from the ground being a bit loose, it's not that bad to hike up, but you do have to watch your footing. It looks like this is where the lava ended when obviously it's erupted up here. It's come all the way down here, and there's a distinct line between the grass on that side and the lava rocks on this side. Okay, halfway, and we've done a little stop, and we've got to go across this whole ridge here, and then up there is where we're going to go down from. But already some pretty epic views. We're almost at sort of the summit height, I'd say, compared to up there, but look at this. Okay, we've made it to the top. This is a bit mad. We start there. That is mad steep. I forgot to stop my timer, but it literally took like 40 minutes, so it's completely fine. Now everyone's second guessing the decision to be up here. It looks pretty steep. You ready, Ed?
No, I haven't been ready from the beginning.
It'll be fine.
Look, you can't even see the bottom.
Yeah, you can't see the bottom.
Where them people are standing, when Bradley shows the camera, it's just a drop.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't start from here, we walk down a little bit. Okay, so it's time for us to get suited up. We've got our goggles and we've got our overalls to put on.
You know I'm too generous.
Okay, we are officially suited up in our big orange suit, like everyone here. Goggles ready. I'm getting nervous now.
And your knees and your feet should be always touching the ground.
I'm a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, we're now waiting for our turn. There's a couple of other companies and groups doing the same thing as us. I think we're waiting for our time, but there's a completely flat bit that we're going to go down. Apparently you can get up to 100 kilometers an hour. Let's see what speed we get. Okay, that was mad. I don't think I went very fast, but I was eating rocks the whole way down. That was sick. It was pretty long as well. We were up there for like a couple minutes coming down. I really was like digging my feet in to stop, but hopefully it looked pretty sick on camera as it felt. I'm now waiting for Eb to come down, and she seems to be the slowest so far. I think she's in the middle, refusing to come down. Okay, she's moving. Let's see. And if you can see that little dot there, that's Eb coming down at about 2 miles an hour. And she looks like she's sideways. Wow, that's more like it. This guy's recording our speed and I don't think he can even measure that. That's like it did not finish. For the lot, lift your legs up. Go, go, go. Go. That was not very fast. How was that?
I couldn't even go fast.
Really?
Yeah.
You were just digging your feet in the whole time. You made it.
I survived.
I was just eating rocks the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I was fully covered and it was like hitting me in the eye. Okay, let's join the group. Still about half of the people to come. They're flying. Is my face still covered in black?
Yeah.
Oh. I was just getting hit by rocks like the whole time. Well, look at what's in my shoe. Hold that.
You want to leave the volcano here.
And with that, we have finished. The sun is setting and we're heading back to the bus.
Put your boards next to the blue bus, your bags in the butt of the bus.
Now it's time for sunset on the roof of the bus. Ah, yes. Yes.
Nice one.
Hold the wait. We've come on top of the bus to watch the sunset. It's nice. It's now 6 o'clock.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah.
What do you think?
I think that the sunset looks beautiful when the sun is gone.
The sun's gone. It still looks very good. Wow.
Fast or slowest?
Yes.
We have two slowest. Two slowest. You know, I promise. But we have a lot of people doing 22 kilometers per hour, which is very slow. And I'm proud of you because you've made it. Slow, but you've made it. At least you didn't take 40 minutes to put it down, so that's a good point. So, with 18 kilometers per hour being the second slowest of the day, and actually it's the slowest group that I ever had. With 18 kilometers per hour, give it up to Ebony! Ebony! Ebony Warriors! The slowest today, because she literally wanted to walk down the volcano, and too slow for the speed gun to be record her speed. Give it up to Okay.
So Eb did so well, she actually came last. Out of everyone, she was the slowest.
That's so embarrassing.
She won a shot, but she also decided not to do that, so...
No, because I've seen on TikTok, I think the shot, like you have to go upside down in the bus and then they put it in your mouth. And I'm not doing that.
But we got our drink and we're ready to head back. after all that, I can't think of anything better than to have a traditional Nicaraguan family cook us dinner. What the hell? This is a different step. Oh, the bus looks sick as well. Okay, let's get some food, I guess.
Meat?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You eat meat as well?
Thank you. We've now got a massive marshmallow. The food was actually really, really good, to be fair. Now we're going to roast marshmallows. Oh no!
Good dog.
Now you gotta give it to him.
He took his own
That's what you get.
He did. Right.
He's going to rip your marshmallow straight off. Well, that was an experience, and now this. So this is the shot Eb would have had to have done because she was slow. Okay, so we've just wrapped up. We've actually signed up for the bar crawl, so we're going to go back in a minute and carry on drinking with them. But that was an incredible day. It was only $35 plus $10 to enter the park, so $45. And that's probably one of the cheapest, best activities we've done in Central America. So definitely go with Bigfoot if you're looking for a party vibe. If you're not looking for a party vibe, it's hard to miss it with Bigfoot. So there's another company that do it, but Bigfoot were incredible. 10 out of 10. Eb?
10 out of 10, really good.
And with that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you somewhere in Central America tomorrow. Boom.